Today, we are talking about what it takes to negotiate a property. Negotiation in general is all about leverage, understanding who's who in the puzzle. If the market is red hot, your ability to negotiate significantly goes down. Right now, due to our gloriously intelligent government, the market is not hot. Everyone is scared, but there still is a housing crisis, which will mean there is some upside to come in the future. Those putting their property on the market now had probably planned to do so 3 to 4 months ago and are kind of stuck in a really bad situation. Those other people who are putting their properties on the market right now are putting them on the market because they can't afford the interest rate upsides. They can't afford to maintain that and they are forced to. The other ones are maybe downsizing or upsizing out of necessity. But pretty much the one thing to understand right now is everything on the market now needs to be sold. Therefore, there is leverage because the people looking to buy right now are waiting to see if that 10% adjustment as predicted by JP Morgan is likely to happen. So people have got their hands in their pocket. Now, if you are one of those people who do not have your hands in the pocket and are really looking to take advantage, then you have leverage. And that is when you make decisions and try to negotiate your power in that. The number one rule I can give you on buying a property is being adamant. Being absolutely adamant on what your limit is. Understanding what is a good deal and what is a bad deal. You guys all know Warren Buffett from Berkshire Hathaway. This gentleman has all the money in the world. In fact, $2 or $3 billion just sitting, probably $200 or $300 billion sitting in cash, waiting for an investment. But he does not invest unless there's a deal. Therefore, his shareholders get frustrated because there's so much cash sitting on the balance sheet. His main ethos is leave the cash there until the right opportunity comes. If there is no right opportunity to come, he does nothing. And that is exactly your approach in negotiating. Except if you are looking for a deal, there will be a deal. So the first place you're going to is desperate land developers. And my God, there is so many of them specifically in Melbourne right now. Queensland, you're not going to get a deal. Western Australia, you're not going to get a good deal. South Australia, you're not going to get a good deal. But in Melbourne, you will get a good deal. Sydney, it's on the fence, just depends on how leveraged they are in debt. But when you have that leverage, then you can go hard. You say, this is my price and nothing further. I have bought properties that I had no intention of buying because the negotiation went so smoothly. In that, the buyer needed to sell, specifically developers. I try not to squeeze mum and dads. I don't feel good about that whatsoever. But on developers who have scale, who need to get rid of their scale, I am adamant on my price and I do not move from it. Off that basis, if the opportunity is great, then I'm ready to pull that trigger. But I understand what my limit is. If that place is worth $750, I know a great deal is anything south of 700. So I'm going to go in 620, 660, 670, whatever it is. If they come in south of 70 and I'm getting that block of land, for example, I'm saving the stamp duty, then I know I'm already 60 to 70K ahead. That's a 10% win before I start. I apply the same ethos to my cars. I apply the same ethos to anything I buy. In fact, one of the watches I'm buying right now, I've bought actually, was this particular one. I had it for sale at a significant amount of money. Someone had it for sale for a significant amount of money. So I went to my watch broker and I said to him, if someone needs to sell it urgently, I'm ready to buy it, but I will not buy it sub this price, right? That price came available. I stayed close to my guns and I said, I will not go $1 over it. And that represented a significant reduction in the price of the retail price. It was about a $9,000 to $10,000 saving. Off that $10,000 saving, I purchased it. Within 3 months, I would have sold it again for that upside. And therefore, I've had a watch for free for about a year, right? In fact, I've made money off a watch for about a year. If there is leverage, then there is a deal. If there is a deal, you have to be ready to move. And if you're ready to move, that's where the opportunity lies. Guys, we are getting thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views a day. Please like, subscribe. If you're loving the content, press the notification button. Jump on board. More free advice just for you.